Hi, today I am going to start a new video series or video tutorial series for on web development. And today I'll start a new series on HTML step by step. Okay. So whenever I will we think about web development, the first thing is the language we have to understand and we have to learn is HTML. So HTML, the core language for web development. So I am starting this tutorial session on completely on HTML, and I will teach you HTML step by step in this tutorial series. And this is the part one of this tutorial series. And you will continue watch my next part, and I will be uploaded one by one. Okay. So whenever telling about the HTML, what is HTML? First, I'll explain you what is HTML. So HTML basically the hypertext markup language. It stands for hypertext markup language, which is the basic language for web development or making the web page. HTML actually makes the structure of a web page. Okay, without HTML, you cannot make any structure or make any web page or website. Okay, so for any web development or website, the HTML is the basic language or basic language to understand, and you have to code in HTML to develop your web page or website. So without HTML, you cannot imagine any website or web application. Okay. So and, learning HTML very much important if you want to make your career in web development, or if you want to start learning on web development. So HTML is the first thing you have to understand. So as I said, HTML stands for markup hypertext markup language, and it is used to create the structure of a web page. So how we can create the structure of web page? We'll learn about that, and we'll design a complete web page in this tutorial series. So view every tutorial series from start to the end, complete video, and you will get to know everything about HTML step by step, and with examples and with a preview, runtime preview, how the web pages look like. Okay, so just I'm going to start this session, my first session. So first you have to learn or to work with HTML. You have to first set up the environment for HTML or web development. The environment setup is very simple. For you have to download a code editor where you will write your HTML code to make the structure of your web page. So you can use any code editor like a Notepad++ or Visual Studio Code or Sublime Text or Atom or many other code editors are for free. Those code editors are free to use. You can use any code editors, but if you are a beginner in web development, and if you are starting web development new, just you are new in the web development to learn HTML. So I'll recommend you to use Notepad++ because it is very much easy to write down the HTML code and also understand the code and run the code. Okay. So and HTML and Notepad++ have many features for web development. So you can just use Notepad++. So I'm using here in my tutorial series Notepad++. Okay. So to download Notepad++, first you have to go to the Google, and I'm showing you how to download Notepad++. I'm going to Google. and right here download Notepad plus plus. So this is the official site of Notepad plus plus, and you just click over there. So there are various releases of Notepad++. You can download some like 7.8 version, some not most recent, but you can use like 7.8.8 or 7.8.7 like this, 7.8.6, whatever you can install in your system. Just click, let's say I will install 7.8.8, so I'll click over this release and it will go into the download page. So this is the download page here. Depending on the 32-bit or 64-bit, you can download here. 64-bit download is also available. So my system is 32-bit, so I'll go for this download option. And according to your system, you just download, just click over the download, and you will the runtime file will be downloaded in your computer, or exe file will be downloaded, and just click over that exe file, and it will ask some for some instruction that just complete those instructions, and your code editor or Notepad++ will be installed in your computer system. Okay, fine, clear, right? Okay, so already I have installed a Notepad++ in my computer, so I am just closing this website. Okay, so now coming to the environment setup, I already set up for the Notepad++ my code editor for HTML coding, and also I need a web browser. So you have already installed either Firefox or Google Chrome, maybe. So you can use any of them to Firefox. If you not having installed Firefox, you just go to the Google and install Firefox, like the same way I installed Notepad++. Install Firefox or install Google Chrome. Any of these two browsers you can use for your web development. Okay, so I have already installed both it's no, Firefox and Google Chrome. So I can just start my session for HTML, how to create my page. So I'm going to my desktop, and I'll go to my C drive, and I'll make a folder. I already make a folder, HTML project. You just create a folder with HTML project, and inside HTML project, I just make this file like this. Click over new and text document, and just name it index.html. Index.html, and just press enter, and you will get the file with the index.html name. Since I have already the file, so I will not do anything. I am just deleting it. So after, make sure your file extension must be .html, okay, not .txt or not any other extension. So .html means it is a web page file, or it will run on your browser. Okay, so whenever you will create a .html file, it will show an icon in front of your file name according to your installed browser, so default browser. So my default browser is Firefox, so here icon of Firefox is showing. If your default browser is Google Chrome, the icon of Google Chrome like this will be showing here in front of the file name, right? Okay, So till that you understood well, right? Okay, I just set up my environment. I download a code editor, Notepad plus plus. How we download a web browser like Firefox or Google Chrome, whatever. And after that I make a project folder in my C drive or whatever drive you can choose. Just make a folder where your HTML file will be will be stored. Okay, so I have created a HTML underscore project folder, and inside HTML underscore project folder I have created a file named index.html. Okay, make sure that your file extension is .html, not other than .html. Okay, so now I'll run this file on my web browser. So how I can do that? I'll run my file like this. Just I'll mouse over the my file, index.html file, click over there and just right click once, and I'll get a menu, and I'll open with it with Firefox. Okay, so it will display the output of the web page. So since I have not anything written in my HTML file, index.html file, so there is no output displaying, okay, in my screen on the web browser. Okay, so this file will run in the will be is running in my Firefox web browser. Here the path of the file is displaying in the tab. Okay, so this is C drive, it's a HTML project, my project folder, and this is the index.html file. Okay, so already I have set up my environment, and I have make a .html file for starting my HTML project. So that's all for this tutorial session for part one, and next I will be back with part two. Okay, so just give a like if you enjoying my session, and subscribe my channel so that whenever I will upload the next part, you will get a notification, and you can join or you can watch immediately that part, and you can get learned over from that part. Okay, so thank you for watching my first video of this HTML step by step session, and I'll be back with the next part soon. Okay, thank you.